The Republican presidential nominee calling it a movement.
He told a packed arena he will win in November.
We're going to make our country safe again, and we're going to make our country great again, and we're going to have law and order.
This rally comes as a new Fox News poll shows Trump now 10 points behind Democrat Hillary Clinton. Our coverage of this campaign visit begins tonight with Channel 4 political reporter Kent Justice, who spoke one-on-one with Trump before the rally. Kent.
Yeah, Marion, it's one of the things that Trump likes to talk about in person or to the big audiences about polling numbers. We didn't hear about that Fox News poll with him 10 points behind tonight. But I'll tell you what, the supporters had to wait about 45 minutes longer than they planned to because Trump was still coming in from a Daytona event earlier today where he'd been running behind. And with Mayor Lenny Curry serving as MC for the event tonight, a long list of dignitaries paving the way with stump speeches. Trump hit the high notes with the audience by saying, "We will build that wall, believe me." He also landed on a common theme about the so-called liberal biased media, and they're horrible. Part of his speech focused on veterans, an area that he's faced criticism in the past week. So I asked Trump in a short conversation before the speech about that issue.
Well, it might be true. I mean, you know, when you've sacrificed and when you've been in the military like some people, it is really very different in terms of understanding it fully. But I do appreciate the military tremendously. I think I have tremendous military support. I mean, I could have 90% military support. The level of support that I have from the military has been great. I love them. We're going to fix up the VA. It's a mess. It's like a mess
Very
like we've never seen. Yeah. The Veterans Administration has been, I've never seen anything like it. It's grossly incompetent and corrupt and everything else. And we're going to make it really great for the first time, maybe ever, but we're going to make it.
Donald Trump ended his speech about 8:50 or 7:50, so just about an hour after he began there. He began at about 7:45 or so. Told me he's got a lot of friends in Jacksonville, feels like he's got a lot of support here, and that he comes here often. Whether that means he will come here again before the general election in November remains to be seen. Live in Jacksonville, Kent Justice, Channel 4, the local station.
Now, the new video just into our newsroom, a shouting match between some Trump supporters and a group of anti-Trump demonstrators who were holding signs outside the rally. Police eventually had to break up the two groups. Trump described his crowd in the arena as 16,000 strong. Channel 4's Heather Leigh is joining us now live. She spoke with people who were inside, but also with some of the people who were outside tonight. Heather?
Well, so the rally ended about an hour and a half ago, and the amount of supporters that rushed out of here was quite impressive. They all came out screaming Trump, and there was sort of a sense of camaraderie as they came out. They were definitely energized. But I will say that once they got out here, they were met by demonstrators, and things did get a bit heated. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office did a fantastic job keeping the peace. I ran into a man I interviewed a few weeks ago, Charles Daniels. He's the man that was beaten up at a gas station off Edgewood Avenue for saying he supports Trump. He says after we ran that story, a campaign volunteer says he reached out to Charles and was able to get him in the front row for Trump's speech, and he was able to meet Trump.
And I just told him, Mr. Trump, I said, I got my butt beat and I broke arm. And he tried to listen, but the security people kept pushing him. He said, wait a minute. He says, what happened? I tried to explain a little bit of it to him. He said, well, let me sign your cast for you. And he put his arm around me. So it was wonderful. I love Donald Trump.
And Daniel says he's definitely going to hold on to that. Now, an update to that story, investigators are still trying to find the man that did that to Charles, and we still haven't been able to get that security footage because of the active investigation. Tonight, however, we also ran into some folks who were demonstrating outside. They told us they decided to go in and peacefully make themselves known. They do not support Trump and wanted to be inside. They say they were very quiet, but once they got in, Trump supporters began yelling and calling for them to be removed.
I asked one of the officers who were kicking us out why we were being removed, and he said it's a private event. And I was like, well, I have tickets to this private event, so can you give me a different explanation? And they just, all four of them acted like they didn't hear my questions.
So As you can see right now, things have definitely quieted down out here. A lot of the vendors that were selling some of the Trump gear, they are packing up and they are going home. And actually, JSO did a very good job at getting the supporters as well as those demonstrators to also go home. So things have cleared up out here. We're going to be out here for another hour, so we'll keep an eye on things, and we'll see you back at 11 o'clock. For now, we're live. Heather Leigh, Channel 4, the local station.